Okay, guys, I'm back for Love in the City. This is gonna be the final review. Tomorrow, I'm gonna come back and do Love and Hip Hop. Um, Maybe I might do it tonight just to kind of get it out the way, but to definitely come back to do it. Anyway, so first we're gonna go ahead and pull it up because you guys, I also did not take any notes for this one either. Sorry. No, and it was an okay episode. But so what I do is I watch my shows that I want to do reviews on first. Then I watch my shows that I don't do reviews on, so I can really get into it. Which is quite a lot, but hey, let me shake this phone. Oh my god, people! I tell you this. Anyway, so Love in the City. Love in the City. This is season 1, episode 5. So we start out with Tiffany and her boyfriend. They are actually out going to church. She talks about how, she's always been raised as a church girl, and, her family's father always used to tell her, family that prays together stays together. So they at church, and after church, he's speaking to all these different ladies, and so she's hoping that, because they're going to church together, things will be great with them. And then he speaks to these ladies at church and stuff like that. And so she's kind of like, he knows everybody. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. So she was like, you know what I'm talking about. But she never really said anything to him about it at the time. So they leave in church, and her mom's coming to town. So she's kind of nervous about her mom coming into town. So Noah and her, now, guess what, you guys? They have on the bottom of the screen her estranged ex-husband. Whereas before it was just an ex or separated, whatever. Now it's estranged, whatever. Carlisle. Anyway, so Shanoa and Carlisle are meeting up to talk about the whole donut shop venture that they're getting into together. And, he tells her that she kind of got like 4 weeks to kind of design everything. He's showing her the space. So she's kind of nervous about that because that's not a lot of time to do everything. But she definitely did commit to it. She also did bring up that they didn't really have any. It was more of a business type meeting, a business type situation so far since she just agreed to the donut situation. So she did notice that, there was a big change in the dynamic of their relationship, and it's now more business oriented. Let's see. What else happened? Oh, then we go on to Brishon's apartment, where Brishon is actually just talking to her. They have like the camera they talk to like this. Talking about her dad. Her dad was in a bad car accident, and he's older, and he's, sick, and he's not feeling well. So she's just nervous about him because she just lost her mom. She don't want to lose her dad. She go on over to she has a meeting with a lady regarding her business, and then so she got a phone call from her cousin, and she just wanted to check on her dad, so she called to check on him. In the meantime, the lady she's meeting is very considerate of the situation. It's kind of just set her like, you feel like I really need to feel like I need to go. So she's gonna go to visit her dad. Tiffany and her boyfriend go out to eat, and they basically just have a date night, and they sit down and talk, and she's just talking about, how she feels about the relationship and everything, and she's like, she loves him, but sometimes she don't love him, and she was like, if she feel like it's okay to fall in and out of love. He's kind of confused about what the hell she's talking about, and I don't know if I agree with that as well. I mean, definitely fall in and out of in a relationship, but in and out of love is a whole different situation. Anyway, so she's talking to him about that, and then they start to. She did mention that she don't want to be the main chick or the side chick. She want to be the only chick. So she just kind of making sure that he's in a place where he wants to do that as well, and he agreed that he kind of want to move forward with her. Kaya's at a salon. She's doing what is it, like a showcase for her weaving techniques, and once they figure out get the technique, they'll be able to raise their prices. So she's doing this whole seminar. That's what I want to say. A seminar for that. She get a phone call from her cousins, and they just want to kind of see her, so they want her to come down to DC But since Rashawn is going to DC, she's gonna go ahead and join her and go with her. So she's gonna go down and visit some family. In the meantime, she go back over to her previous, her I didn't even forget the word, her seminar about this weaving technique. And there's a lot of people that showed up to it, and they showed some pieces of it. It looks like it's pretty, like it'll turn out pretty nice based on the braids and all that stuff. Shanoa goes out to a meeting where she has with Jabot, and they're looking for a photographer for their line, and it's like a new revamped line of Jabot and everything. So she's excited about that, and she goes out to the interview and whatnot, and they actually do seem to have a great interest in her, and she does speak highly and have a lot of knowledge about photography, and she tells them about her experience and what she specializes in, basically. So they do look like they are pretty interested in her work. Rashawn and what's her name, Kaya. So Rashawn and Kaya actually getting ready to go ahead and go to Washington. They're traveling with Rashawn's dog, and she's all in front with Kaya. It's cute because I like dogs anyway. So they travel into DC, and in the meantime, Shanoa is going to the working on the donut shop. She gets a call from the guy Jabot. He wants to offer the job. She takes the job, so now she's got to try to juggle with both. Tiffany and her boyfriend are waiting on her mom to arrive. Her mom gets there. She just recently had a stroke. She's got a rough voice, but she seems to be a pretty nice lady, and she's just talking to them and everything. She does kind of break down after talking about how she had a rough road and everything like that. So it was a pretty touching scene with her mom, and her boyfriend, and I'm glad, good to see, her mom, and where she comes from and stuff like that. She did also reveal to her mom that she had a double mastectomy. She told her mom that she had a surgery, but she didn't say it was a major surgery, so she revealed to her mom that it was a major surgery. And so, Kaya is in Washington with Rashawn. She goes to visit her family. She did let us know one of her family is transsexual, like she had a sex change. So she kind of just went in, and Rashawn dropped her off, and so everybody was happy to see her, and everybody just sitting around cooking and talking and everything like that. So it was a really cute scene. You could tell they are family. They all kind of look alike, really, a little bit. Mouth, smile, all the time. Let's see what else, because I'm getting a call now. I really didn't even watch this part. Rashawn goes home. She goes home. Her dad is sick, so she goes home to him, and he is she goes in the room with him, talking to him and everything like that, and just talking. She just want to check on him, and she's been sending therapists and nurses 24/7 to him, while she's up to New York, just to make sure he's taken care of. So he's talking, he kind of sound like, an older dad. You know how it is, like, I'm fine, don't worry about me, And they kind of just crack jokes and, laugh about it and everything like that. But she is very concerned about her father. Let's see, what else? Oh, Tiffany had her last surgery. So she's having that, and then she's going to be done with this whole breast cancer thing. So her boyfriend is there with her. Kaya and her family go and visit a grave site of her mom. Kaya kind of gets emotional about that. And, that pretty much is it. It goes off. It was a pretty good episode. I didn't pay a lot of attention. It's hot in my house, so I'm just kind of working through this stuff. But, yeah, it was a pretty good episode. I appreciate you guys for watching. I do want to thank you so much for liking the comments and subscribing and everything like that. Main thing, subscribe. I really want you guys to subscribe more than anything. I want more subscribers. Tell a friend. Alright.